You want to level up. You are in your 20s for a reason. Don't let the society make you stick to what you don't want to stick to. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, house up, my name is Fikayo. If you're not, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video we're going to be doing another 20 series, another self-development video, and we're basically going to be talking about rebranding yourself in your 20s, how to rebrand yourself in your 20s, things you need to do to revamp yourself and rebrand yourself in your 20s. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you want to know all about that, you should definitely keep on watching. The first tip I have for you when it comes to rebranding yourself is to level up in all areas, like financially, mentally, physically. You want to level up in all areas for you to be able to rebrand yourself in your 20s. I know it's not quite easy for you to say, oh, I want to do better with myself, mental health and all that, but you need to at least put in the work. You need to at least put in the effort. You can't say you want to rebrand yourself in your 20s and you're not doing well for your mental health. No, you can't say you want to rebrand yourself in your 20s and you're still financially weak, or you're still trying to fight yourself or find yourself financially. You can't say you're in the process of rebranding yourself and you're not doing better for yourself physically. Like, in order for you to rebrand yourself in your 20s, whether in your teenage years or your 20s, your 30s, 40s, you need to do up by yourself and level up in all areas. Career wise, you want to level up. Mentally, you want to level up. Physically, you want to level up. Financially, which is like the most important, you want to level up. You want to get to that stage where you feel like you are financially free, or you are approaching that financial freedom state. Talking about financial freedom, I have a video where I talked about the money mistakes you need to avoid in your 20s. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll drop it in the description box, I'll drop it on the screen, I'll drop it in the card. You should definitely go check it out. You need to find a way to level up in all areas that you possibly can, because you can't rebrand yourself without leveling up. The second thing you need to do when it comes to rebranding yourself is to find your purpose. I mean, not everybody is built for 9 to 5, and at the same time, not everybody is built for business. Not everybody can run a business, not everybody can run a 9 to 5. Figure out what works for you, figure out what you want, figure out what is best for you. It might be both. You can run a 9 to 5, you can own a business. Figure out what works for you. But in as much as people say, oh, be your own boss, start a business, you need to find a side hustle, business is not for everybody. Business is not for everybody, because let's be realistic, not everybody can manage a business. Not everyone has what it takes to run a business. Not everyone has the patience it takes to actually have a business and run a business. Some people, 9 to 5 is what they can actually do. 9 to 5 is what is for them. So you need to find your purpose. If it's career, stick to it. If it's owning a business, stick to it. If you can do both, by all means stick to it. You can't rebrand yourself if you're sticking to what's not for you. You can't do better by yourself in your 20s if you're struggling to fit in where you don't belong. A lot of people don't belong in a 9 to 5 job. A lot of people don't belong in having a business. Find what works for you. It's when people literally tell you find an extra source of income, find something else you can do. If you know business is not for you, you don't have to do it. Invest in there are so many investment plans or policies that you can actually stick to. I don't know any, but make your research, find them. You can actually look for something. Finding our purpose has to be the main thing. Know what works for you, know what you want. Don't let your parents force you into what is not for you. Don't let don't let the society make you stick to what you don't want to stick to. Don't let the society make you do what is not for you. Find your purpose and stick to it. If it's a 9 to 5, by all means do that. If it's a business, by all means do that. The third thing that I have is finding your purpose and monetizing it. It's a 9 to 5, get a job, get paid for what you know how to do best. If it's a job, obviously you can kill it, you can work your way around it, you can be the top at your game. Monetize it, get money in for what you want to do, get money coming in for the purpose that you chose. If it's a business, by all means monetize it. If it's a skill, if it's something that you can make money of, it's a skill that you have, it's talents that you have, monetize it. That's what I'm saying. Find what works for you. Find your purpose. A 9 to 5, fine. A business, fine. Your skills, fine. Your talents, fine. People in the corporate world, we have the entrepreneurs, we have the footballers, we have everybody. They found their purpose. They found what works best for them, and they are making money out of it. It's time for you to find your own purpose and make money out of it, because you can't be in your 20s. You can't be in your 20s. Yeah, it's even good for you if you're not yet up to 20. You're probably still in secondary school or something like that. But being in your 20s, like responsibilities, you start to face these responsibilities like face to face. Even though you're not yet taking responsibility for your responsibilities, probably you don't yet pay bills, you didn't do all of that, you're more exposed to them, you're more aware of them. You know that sooner or later these things will come knocking at the door. Sooner or later I'll have to face these things in my face. So you're more aware of them, you're more aware of your responsibilities, and you can't push them away to whenever. You need to start working towards something that would help you handle your responsibilities in a much better way. Find your purpose, monetize it, get paid for what you love doing, get paid for what is meant for you and you alone. Don't let the society push you into doing something else and not being happy with it. So find what you want to do and get paid off it. The fourth thing I have for you guys is to get your finances in order. I can't overemphasize this, but get your finances in order. You are in your 20s for a reason. You are in this stage for a reason. I'm not saying put pressure on yourself. No, but I'm not in any way saying that you should apply pressure on yourself. I'm not in any way saying that you should stress yourself mentally trying to figure out what to do or how to financially liberate yourself. I'm just telling you that in order for you to be more happy with yourself, be a lot happier with yourself in your 30s, in your 40s, you need to start working on things now. You need to want to get your finances in order. I can't overemphasize this. It's not easy. It's never been easy, but it takes a step, and you need to start taking that step right now. It takes that mentality for you to say, I want to take that step. You need to change that mentality right now. You're not too young to get your finances in order. Be more financially conscious, be more financially aware of how you're dealing with money, how you're dealing with your finances. You might be lucky that you have money coming in for you, probably allowance, or you're a trust fund, a baby, or something like that. But irrespective of the fact that money is coming in for you, you still have to be conscious of how the money is going out. You have to be conscious of how the money is also even coming in, because you don't take care of how it's coming and going. When you start making your money and when you start meeting responsibilities in the face, you're now going to wish you had started doing things differently before. Take your finances serious, get your finances in order, get rid of bad money habits, get rid of money mistakes, take your finances serious, start dealing with your finances like this money is this money, like this is it, like this or nothing. Start taking your finances like that is what you have to do. Be more serious with your finances, be more aware, spend with care. I can't overemphasize this. Spend with care. If you want to know the money mistakes you need to avoid, like I said before, go check out that video that I have on my channel. It definitely help you. But you just want to do better for yourself in your 20s. We're not getting any younger. We're not getting any younger. We need to be more conscious with our finances. We need to be more intentional about what we want for ourselves. We need that life that we see ourselves living. It's not just going to come if you don't work for it. We need to start making the plans for it right now. We're not getting any younger, especially if you're in your 20s. You're not getting any younger, my dear. Start dealing with your finances serious. Get an extra source of income. Like I said, if business is not your thing, your source of income doesn't have to be a business. It could be look into other things you can do. Invest in someone else's business where you're just getting money off it. Invest in something where you're just getting money off it. So the fifth and final tip I have in order for you to rebrand yourself in your 20s is to be more intentional. So I kind of talked about that in the previous tip before, where I was like, you need to be more intentional with your finances. But being intentional, I don't just mean in your finances alone. Be more intentional with your dealings, be more intentional with your affairs, be more intentional with your finances. Basically, everything that you do, be more intentional about it. Know what you want to get out of something and work towards it. Know what you want to get out of something and be intentional about it. Know what you want to get out of something and discipline yourself to stick to that thing. That thing that you want is not going to come to you if you don't work for it. That thing you want to get is not going to come to you if you don't work for it. That life you want is not going to come to you if you don't work for it. That thing you want to get is not going to come to you if you don't work for it. You have to be more intentional. Know what you want, be intentional about it, stick to it, and go get it. If you're not intentional about what you want, you will not be able to discipline yourself. Like, you have to tell yourself, I want this, I'm serious about this, and go for it. Like, that's basically what being intentional means. Be more intentional with your dealings, with your finances, with your affairs, with your life, with basically everything you can be intentional about. And literally, you will be grateful that you did that. 20s, whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, whatever it is that you can be intentional with, go for it. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you were actually able to pick up a few things here and there on how to rebrand yourself in your 20s. If you actually liked this video, let me know in the comment section. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section as well. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.